Hi guys, I am on day number 3 of my 21-day challenge and I'm so excited. You guys are watching my YouTube videos, which makes me feel a little bit like Oprah, and I want to say, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, everybody gets a car. Okay, I don't have any cars to give out. However, everybody has a question. So today I am going to be answering Angela Anderson's question. She actually posted a question on our Facebook page, and I cannot wait. I'm sorry to get into it. I am Brandis Henderson Daniel. I am the CEO and founder of Harlem's Fashion Row, and I have given myself this 21-day challenge because I have been scared to death to do videos on YouTube for whatever reason, but I am overcoming that fear right now by speaking to you guys. And I want to just be vulnerable, and I want to let you guys know who I am, who's talking to you. So I've decided to add something new to my videos where I'll tell you something about me that you don't know. So something about me that you might not know is that I am a huge kid. So much so that earlier this year I went on a little bit of a vacation, and the place had a pool and it had a slide that went down to the pool. I must have got on that slide, I don't know, 15 times. It was a bit ridiculous, and I didn't have any kids with me, but I didn't care because I had a blast doing it. So now there you go. You know something new about me. So Angela, I'm gonna answer your question on how do I get started, because I know so many of you guys have that same question, and I had the exact same question, except I didn't have an idea. But when I did have the idea for my company, Harlem's Fashion Row, I got started. My first start was I decided that this was something I was going to do. So I'm going to say first, just make the decision that this is something you're going to do. After that, I can remember writing down everything I would need in order to get started. And when you write down everything you need to get started, it's not this huge list. Literally, usually you only need a few things to get started. So I would say, like, if you have more than 10 things on that list that you need to get started, too much, start over, think about the bare necessities you need just to start your idea. So after that, then think about, okay, what can people help me with? What do I need to do to get this going? You know, you don't need to have money to start looking for venues. You just start looking for venues. The things that you can control, you do. The things that you cannot control, such as if you don't have all the money you need, don't worry about those things. You can't do anything about it anyway. So just do all the things that you can do. And that's easy, right? I think so. And then once you do that, ask for everything that you need. So if you need a venue, go talk to a venue. See if they'll give you a space for free. You never know. If you need somebody to do your graphics for free, ask somebody to do your graphics for free. You never know. Take the chance. When I started, my graphic artist volunteered. My logo came to me at no cost by the amazing Kwaku Amuti from 113 Design. He gave me everything for free because he believed in my vision. My attorney, she came on board and did everything for me for free because she believed in my vision. That is Rashida Maples, who is still my attorney to this day. And I also still use Kwaku, but I use Cheers Creative as well. But I just want you to know, once you have your idea and your vision and you make a decision, so many people will like dig in there and they will chip in to help you out with that idea. Just trust me on that. Trust me. I'm telling you, it works. And then I'll say, work on that idea every single day. Like, carve out some time and just work on the idea. Like, make sure that you're constantly spending time on this idea. Maybe you say, you know what, I'm going to take 1 hour a day. I'm going to do it early in the morning, or I'm going to do it late in the evening, but I'm going to spend 1 hour a day. If you only got 30 minutes a day, spend 30 minutes a day on that idea, but just make sure you're working on it every single day. And then the last thing I'm going to say is you got to jump cliffs, baby. You have to. There's no other way to do this. You cannot be afraid to jump the cliff. What do I mean by that? So if you go and you find a venue and you don't have the money, but maybe you put a soft hold on the date anyway, that's jumping a cliff. You're getting through your fear. So just feel the fear and do it anyway. I do it every single day. That's what I'm doing now with you guys. So you can do it. You can do it, but you just have to, like, don't think about it too much. You guys think way too much. Oh my God, you guys think too much. Don't think too much about the idea. Just go for it. Just start it. Life is so short. So just get it done. Matter of fact, I think right after this video, you should start on your idea. What do you think? Okay, great. The next thing she asked me was, do you need a business plan? All right, I call this a stall tactic. Sorry, Angela, but I do. Because people think that they need all these different things before they start their idea. They want to have so many things in place before they start ever working on their idea. And those things get so big. I need a business name. I need to register my business. I need a logo. I need, you don't need any of that stuff, okay? All you need is your idea, and you need to start working on your idea. And how do I know that? Again, personal experience. You think Harlem's Fashion Row, I started out with that name? I worked through a million names, but I knew I was going to do the event before I ever came up with a name. I didn't even have a logo until my 3rd year business. I don't even think I registered my business name and incorporated it into my 3rd or 4th year business. So you don't need all that stuff. You just don't need it. However, if you just must have your business plan, I'm going to say do a 10-page PowerPoint, because all of the guys in Silicon Valley that get millions and millions of dollars, they don't present a 30-page deck to investors. All they present are just these 10 simple slides. So I'm going to take you through it really, really quickly, and hopefully you guys will find this very, very helpful. And hopefully my computer acts right with me. Let's just see, because we never know. So let me go here, and I'm going to make it full screen so that all of you guys can see the screen. So that's Angela's question. This is everything that I told you guys. So company snapshot, that's just about your company. Then you're going to do your slide 2 is team structure. That's who's on your team. It doesn't have to be some paid person. It can be your sister who's agreed to help you, but you just need to know who's on your team and what they're going to do. And then I would do like 3 slides. So you got 1, 2, 3 here that talks about the problem, and then how is your company providing a solution to that problem. Whatever company you start, it should be a company that provides a solution to some problem. Marketing strategies. How are you going to market your business? That is our slide number 6. Number 7 is proof of concept. That's like somebody else who's done a similar business as yours and they were successful. What did they do and how did it work? You of course won't know all of their information, but at least it showed you that if they were successful, you can be successful too. And then your revenue potential. One day I'm going to do an entire presentation just on revenue potential, because I believe we don't think enough about revenue streams. So in this one, think about all of the different revenue streams that can go into your business. So example, if you have a bakery, of course, you're going to make money from your nice, tasty pastries, cupcakes, or whatever you're going to make. And then you also want to make money. Maybe you make money from selling t-shirts with Mama Jessie's bakery on it. That's my grandmother's name, and I want to open that bakery one day. Maybe another one is you do a cookbook, but think about all the revenue streams and write that out, write out all your expenses and know what your profit potential is. And then you're going to do your stages of rollout. So maybe your bakery, you start by, renting a kitchen and selling your tasty cupcakes and pies to local restaurants. Maybe your next phase is you actually get you a space. And then the last phase maybe is you want to open a second space. And then last but not least, if you're going to use this to ask for investors, which quite honestly, I don't agree with, because I think that you should build a business yourself first before you start asking people for money. But anywho, the ask is your very last thing. But it's helpful if you decide to do like a Kickstarter or something where you're doing like some type of crowdfunding or anything like that. You want to know like what your ask is, and it's always nice to have that 10-page document just in case any of your donors want to see it. So I hope this was really helpful to you, Angela. I have 3 more questions in the pipeline, one from Connie, Brooks, one from Jessica Munoz, who was my very first friend in New York City, and also another question from Calissa Brooks, and I think it's Watkins. I know she just got married. So Calissa, don't kill me, but I know her as Calissa Brooks, and I'm gonna get to your question as well. So they're all in the pipeline, and thank you guys. If you like this video, make sure that you share it with lots and lots of people. Let me tell you, I am up to 70-something views on my first video, and I'm so excited. So keep sharing it. I will keep coming to you every single day for 21 days. I don't know what's gonna happen at the end of those 21 days, but while I'm here, I'm gonna give it all to you guys. Thank you. Have an amazing Wednesday. We have 3.5 weeks left in this year. Make it happen.